There is something extraordinary about how you entered that person's life, such a deep impact that for the first time, they truly feel alive. Until then, their heart was surrounded by walls built by fears, disappointments, and scars from the past. However, your energy, your unique way of being, was like a key that unlocked secrets they didn't even know existed. It's hard for them to understand how someone can reach such a depth without even trying, but you did. The angels show that, from the moment they met you, something began to change. Initially, it was subtle, almost imperceptible, like the breeze that announces the arrival of a storm of emotions. They noticed the sparkle in your eyes, the authenticity in your words, and were overcome by a feeling they had never experienced before. It's as if their heart had been awakened to a new reality, where love can be light, but also overwhelming. Despite all these feelings, they resist. After all, handing over the heart is terrifying for someone who has spent so long protecting it. Still, the connection between you is so strong that, even without words, you can touch their essence. It's as if there's a secret language that only the two of you understand, where silences are more eloquent than 1,000 declarations. The angels ask you to remain calm because what is unfolding is much greater than it seems. This person has never met anyone like you, someone who effortlessly makes them rethink all the beliefs they had about love. They are unarmed, vulnerable, and this vulnerability is both frightening and liberating. The resistance they show is not a lack of feeling, but a reflection of the fear of being consumed by something so intense. It's important for you to know, they don't have doubts about what they feel, but rather about their ability to deal with it. The angels want you to know that your presence in their life is like a light shining in the shadows. Every gesture of yours, no matter how small, resonates in this person's heart like an echo. They constantly find themselves reminiscing about small moments with you, as if they were treasures kept in a special place. This intensity makes them realize that they are not just experiencing a passing romance, but something that transforms and heals. It's as if every time you meet, the layers of protection this person has built over the years begin to fall. They feel safe with you, but this security is so new that they still don't know how to deal with it. The angels show that their heart is learning to trust again, and this is something that should be celebrated, not rushed. Every step of this journey is essential for love to flourish in its fullness. For a long time, this person believed that true love was a myth, something reserved for others, but never for them. Your arrival challenged this belief overwhelmingly. The angels reveal that you have awakened in them a flame they thought had long been extinguished. Now they are starting to realize that love is not only possible, but that it is also happening right before their eyes through you. This person has been observing you closely, admiring their strength, their light, and the way they face life's challenges. Even if they try to hide it, the angels show that you occupy their deepest thoughts. It's as if, when they close their eyes, you are there, illuminating their dreams with your presence. This leaves them restless, but also hopeful that something beautiful is being built. At the same time, there is an internal battle taking place. On one hand, they want to fully surrender, but on the other hand, they are afraid of getting lost in this feeling. It's a delicate dance between the desire to move forward and the impulse to pull back. The angels ask you not to take this hesitation as a lack of love, but as part of the healing and growth process that this person is going through. Your patience and compassion are the foundation that sustains this relationship. Even without realizing it, you're teaching this person what it means to trust, what it means to love without fear. They observe your way of being and little by little, begin to be inspired by you, allowing themselves to feel what was once so feared. The angels are working to create the ideal environment for this love to flourish with all its strength. This journey is, above all, spiritual. The angels show that you have not met by chance, but for a greater purpose. Your connection is proof that true love knows no barriers, whether they are of time, space, or fear. Each small gesture of affection, each exchanged smile, is a piece of this divine puzzle that unites your souls in a symphony of love and light. Before we continue, the angels ask you to reflect on the depth of this love and how much you have already transformed this person's life. Even if they do not express this in words, what they feel is undeniable. Their presence is a gift they could never have predicted, but now they cannot imagine living without it. The angels are here to remind you that you also deserve all the love you are giving. For now, this is just the introduction of the message. Much more will be revealed in the following parts. Each step of this journey brings new discoveries, and the angels assure you that you are exactly where you should be. Keep trusting, as the best is yet to come. What is happening within this person's heart is something they could never have imagined living. It is as if all past experiences, both good and bad, are culminating in this unique moment by their side. The angels show that there is an awakening happening, where fear is being replaced by the courage to feel. Even subtly, they are beginning to understand that what you share is special, something rare and profound. Every day that passes, they feel more intensely the presence of this love that fills them, even if they still do not know how to express it fully. The mind tries to rationalize, to seek explanations, but the heart does not follow logic. They are discovering that some things simply need to be experienced, without so many questions or resistances. And you are the force that propels them in that direction. The angels show that this person feels challenged by you, but in a transformative way. Your light makes them see things that were previously hidden. It is as if a mirror has been placed before them, revealing both their shadows and their potential to love truly. This is scary, but at the same time, profoundly liberating. The transformation that is happening within them is not only emotional, but also spiritual. Their connection goes beyond the physical, it touches the soul. The angels whisper that they have a purpose together, something that transcends this life. They did not meet by chance, and every step of this journey is part of a divine plan that is being revealed gradually. It is important for you to understand that the love they feel for you is something new, unexplored. They are stepping into unfamiliar territory, and this may bring hesitation. But the angels assure that, with time and your patience, they will begin to open up more, allowing this love to grow and blossom like never before. The signs of this love are already manifesting, even if subtly. It could be a longer gaze, a gesture of care, or even silence that speaks louder than words. These moments are precious and show that, even without saying, they are already communicating how much you mean to them. The angels ask you to cherish these small signs, as they are important steps in building this bond. This person is learning to trust again, to believe that love can be something secure and welcoming. And you, with your authenticity and affection, are the reason why they are starting to let their walls down. Do not underestimate the impact you are having on their life. You are a true source of healing and inspiration. The angels also want you to know that, even in moments when it seems like nothing is happening, there is a profound movement in this person's heart. It is a process that requires patience and time, but it is progressing steadily. Every small victory, every moment of opening up, is proof that you are on the right path. This journey is not just about their love for you, but also about their own growth. The angels show that they are learning to be even more patient, compassionate, and open. This connection is transforming them as much as it is transforming the other person, and that is something to be celebrated. Even though fears still exist, they are slowly being replaced by hope. The angels are working intensely behind the scenes, creating the perfect conditions for this love to flourish. It's as if the entire universe is conspiring in favor of you both, moving each piece of the puzzle so that everything fits at the right moment. You may notice subtle changes in how they treat you. Perhaps they are more present, more attentive, or even trying to get closer in ways that seemed impossible before. These small steps are significant, and the angels ask you to acknowledge and value them. What you are building together is something that can last forever. The angels show that this love is a solid foundation, something that cannot be easily shaken by life's storms. But like any construction, it needs care, attention, and above all, patience to grow and strengthen. Remember that you deserve this love too. Do not get lost trying to only give. Allow yourself to receive as well. The angels want you to know that you are worthy of all the love and affection coming your way. This love is both to heal the other and to strengthen you. There is a moment coming when all of this will make sense, when doubts will turn into clarity. The angels ask you to trust in this process, even when it seems slow or difficult. What is being built is something beautiful and lasting, and it is worth every second of waiting. Before we move forward, the angels invite you to reflect on how you have allowed this love to transform not only their life but yours as well. Each step of this journey is a lesson, and each lesson brings you closer to the divine purpose that connects both of you. For now, the angels say that you are exactly where you should be. Keep believing, keep loving, and know that you are never alone on this path. They are with you, guiding each step and ensuring that the best is yet to come. This love growing between you is deeper than words can express. It's as if your souls are engaged in a harmonious dance, guided by a melody only the two of you can hear. The angels show that this bond is not just emotional but spiritual, something that transcends time and space. You were drawn to each other by much greater forces, and now you are beginning to discover the depth of it. The journey of this person to you has been filled with challenges and lessons. They carry scars from past experiences that made them question if true love was possible. But then you appeared, bringing light to places that were once immersed in darkness. They feel confused, vulnerable, but also filled with a new hope they had never experienced before. The angels reveal that slowly, they are learning to trust again. This is not easy, but every gesture of patience and affection you offer is like a balm to their heart. You are living proof that love can be safe, that it doesn't need to be painful to be true. And that, for them, is a transformative discovery. There is something unique in the way they see you. You are not just someone special, you are an inspiration. They watch you silently, admiring your strength, your resilience, and the way you face challenges with courage. This motivates them to want to be a better person, someone worthy of the love that you so generously offer. The angels show that this person has been deeply touched by simple yet significant gestures. A smile, a word of encouragement, or even the way you look at them, all of it is etched in their memory. These small moments are planting seeds that will, over time, flourish into something grand. Even if they don't express all they feel, the angels assure that the love they have for you is genuine and intense. There is an internal battle going on, where fear fights against the desire to surrender completely. But with each passing day, this love grows stronger, harder to ignore. You may have noticed that lately they are more present, more attentive. Perhaps they are seeking ways to connect more deeply, even if they don't yet know how to put it into words. These small steps are clear signs that the wall separating them is starting to crumble. The angels ask you to continue being patient. This journey is not just about finding love, but also about healing wounds and overcoming barriers. They need your support, your encouragement, so they can believe that this love is safe and true. And you are doing this in an extraordinary way. It is important to remember that this connection is not just about what they are learning, but also about what you are discovering. The angels show that this relationship is teaching you about patience, about surrender, and above all, about the beauty of loving unconditionally. You are growing together, and this is something profoundly spiritual. This person feels a growing desire to share more of themselves with you. They want you to know them on a deeper level, to see not only what they show to the world, but also their vulnerabilities and fears. This is a clear sign that they are beginning to fully trust you. The angels reveal that there is a divine energy surrounding this connection, something that protects and guides both of you. Even in moments of doubt or uncertainty, know that everything is unfolding as it should. Every step, every challenge, is part of a larger plan that is being carefully orchestrated. You may wonder why all this is happening now. The angels say that divine timing is perfect, and that you met at the right moment, when both of you were ready for this journey. There may be obstacles, but these challenges will only strengthen the bond you share. This person has dreams about you, moments where they imagine themselves by your side, building something meaningful. Even if they haven't expressed it clearly yet, the angels show that these dreams are a reflection of the depth of their feelings. To them, you are a beacon of hope and love. What you are building together is rare and precious. The angels ask you to handle it with care, as it is something that can last a lifetime. Remember that every small gesture of love you offer is a brick in the foundation of this relationship. At times, they may seem distant or hesitant, but don't let that discourage you. The angels show that this is just part of the healing process they are going through. Keep showing your light, your patience, as it is helping more than you can imagine. There is a moment approaching when all of this will make sense. The angels say that a great revelation is coming, something that will bring clarity and renew your faith in this love. Keep trusting, because what you have is something that many spend their whole lives seeking. For now, the angels ask you to focus on the present, on the small moments of connection you share. Every smile, every word, is a step toward something greater. And they assure you that you are exactly where they should be. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Keep believing, keep loving, and know that you are never alone on this path. The angels are by your side, guiding and protecting every step you take. The heart of this person is undergoing a transformation that the angels describe as a true rebirth. Every interaction with you makes them question everything they thought they knew about love. They are beginning to see that love is not a battle, but a safe space where they can be themselves. It is you who is showing them this, even without realizing it. The angels reveal that this connection is not just a meeting between two people, but a divine call for healing and mutual growth. You have been brought together for a much greater reason than either of you can fully understand now. Every shared moment, every exchanged glance, is part of a larger plan unfolding. This person is learning to trust their own feelings again. For a long time, they hid behind masks, fearing to show their true essence. But with you, The barriers are slowly dissolving. They feel they can be vulnerable, that they don't need to hide their scars because you see beyond them. The angels show that, although they still face fears and uncertainties, there is a growing determination within them. They don't want to miss this chance. They don't want to let go of something they feel is so special. The internal struggle they face is a reflection of how much this matters to them. And you are the light guiding them on this path. This journey is awakening in them a new vision of what it means to love. They are beginning to realize that true love is not something that imprisons, but something that sets free. And this is leading them to reconsider everything they thought they knew about themselves and about relationships. The angels ask that you continue to be the example of this freedom and authenticity. You may have noticed changes in their small gestures, unexpected messages, longer looks, or even moments when they seem to want to say something, but hesitate. These are clear signs that something profound is happening within them. The angels ask that you embrace these moments with patience and care, as they are precious. The energy you share is so powerful that they feel your presence even when they are apart. It's as if your light has become an inseparable part of them, something they can't ignore, even if they try. This motivates them to want to be closer to you, to better understand who you are and what makes your connection so unique. The angels reveal that a moment of clarity is approaching. They are beginning to see what has always been in front of their eyes, that you are someone who has touched their lives in an irreversible way. This realization is both scary and exciting, but it is leading them to a place of acceptance. This love is unlike anything they have ever experienced, and that brings both beauty and challenges. They find themselves at a crossroads, where they need to decide whether to follow their hearts or continue to protect themselves from the unknown. But the angels assure that, with time, the heart will speak louder. The angels ask that you continue to show your light, even in moments when they seem to hesitate. It is your authenticity, your ability to love without expecting anything in return, that is transforming their hearts. They see in you something they have never seen in anyone else, and that is profoundly impactful. This person is beginning to recognize the impact you have on their life. They may not express it openly, but the angels show that internally, they feel immense gratitude for you entering their lives. You are a force of healing and renewal for them, something they will never forget. The angels want you to know that this love is rare, something many seek but few find. That's why it's so important to nurture it with patience and compassion. The challenges you are facing now are just part of the process of building something solid and lasting. Every day, they are getting closer to a decision. They feel that time is urging them to act, to make choices that reflect what truly matters to them. And you, with your constant and loving presence, are at the center of these choices. The angels ask you to keep believing in this love. There is a divine force working behind the scenes, aligning everything so that you can fully live this connection. Even in moments of doubt, know that the angels are guiding each step, preparing the way for something extraordinary. Trust in this process. The angels also ask you to take care of yourself during this journey. It's easy to get lost in the desire to help others, but remember that you also deserve all the love and care you are giving. This journey is as much about you as it is about them, and balance is essential. What is being built between you is a love that transforms, heals, elevates. The angels show that even though the path may be challenging, the destination is worth it. Every step you take together is a victory, and each victory brings you closer to something eternal. The upcoming days will bring clearer signs of this transformation. Perhaps they will finally find the words to express what they feel, or maybe they will show it through actions. Either way, the angels ask that you be ready to receive these demonstrations with an open heart. This love is a divine gift, a present that must be cherished and protected. Keep trusting, keep loving, and know that you are exactly where you should be. The angels are by their side, guiding and protecting them every step of this journey. The angels show that the long-awaited moment is near when they will finally allow all the love they feel for you to come to the surface. It is a process that has required courage and patience, from both them and you. Now you are on the verge of a powerful transformation, where barriers will fall, making room for a full and genuine love. They are beginning to understand that there is no escaping the truth that the heart carries. This love, which was once scary, is now starting to become a source of strength for them. The angels reveal that, although there are still fears, there is also an uncontrollable desire to get closer to you, to share life and dreams in a deeper and more meaningful connection. You may notice that in the upcoming days, they will be more open, more vulnerable. Perhaps they will find words to say what they couldn't before, or maybe they will show through gestures and actions how important you are. The angels ask that you receive these moments with gratitude and serenity, as they are the result of intense spiritual work. The love between you has the power to heal not only emotional wounds, but also to bring a spiritual renewal for both. The angels show that you are not only building something beautiful for the present, but also leaving a legacy of love and connection that will echo beyond this life. This is the depth and strength of the bond you share. Now, the angels ask you to also look within yourself. Recognize the strength you have, the light you carry, and the impact your presence has on that person's life. You are not just someone special, you are a divine gift, an inspiration that transforms those around you. They see this in you, even if they sometimes don't know how to express it. The angels want you to know that this love is a reflection of what you deserve. You are worthy of being loved fully, deeply, and truly. And this connection is here to remind you of that. Even in moments of uncertainty, know that the angels are guiding each step, ensuring that everything happens in perfect timing. What is to come is a period of clarity and celebration. You are about to enter a new phase, where love will not just be a feeling, but a force that transforms your lives. The angels show that this is the beginning of something many only dream of experiencing, an authentic love that transcends all barriers. They also ask you to continue being the light you have always been. Your patience, compassion, and ability to love are the foundations of this connection. And now, more than ever, that person needs the strength to move forward. You are the anchor that keeps them steady as they learn to navigate these new emotions. As you continue on this journey together, remember that love is a path of mutual learning. It's not about perfection, but about growth. Every challenge you face will be an opportunity to strengthen the bond, to build something that withstands time and adversity. The angels show that this person is preparing to take a significant step towards you. Whether it's a declaration, a gesture, or a change in their actions, this will mark the beginning of a new stage. Be ready to receive it with an open and loving heart, as it comes from a place of sincerity and transformation. Now, the angels ask you to trust fully in what is to come. Believe that this love is blessed and that everything that has happened so far was necessary to bring you to this point. There are no coincidences. Everything is part of a greater plan, guided by the divine. They also want you to know that, regardless of what happens, you are deeply loved and supported. This love is a journey, not a final destination. And with every step, you are getting closer to the wholeness you deserve. Before closing, the angels invite you to affirm your faith in this process. Tell yourself that you are ready to receive all the love that the universe has to offer. Declare that you are worthy of this love, that you are prepared to embrace everything that is to come with confidence and gratitude. Lastly, the angels leave a message of hope. The best is yet to come. This is just the beginning of a story that is being written with love, courage, and faith. Allow yourself to live this journey with all your heart, and know that you are never alone. They are with you, guiding and protecting every step. May this love continue to grow and flourish, bringing light and joy to your lives. And remember, what the universe has brought together, nothing can separate.